Episode 10 begins when everyone praises Yuya for a fantastic football play. Another tournament will be held in the school, and Yuya's name has already been mentioned. Yuya's is still determining whether he will win, but one thing is decided that he is going to give his best. While going back to their home, they are interrupted by the president. He straightforwardly offers him to join showbiz. It looks as if he is giving him a golden opportunity. Contrary to his expectations, he has denied this tempting offer, and the president is looking at him with an open mouth. Young people are dying to work in showbiz, but he has yet to have a single person's interest in it. Not only have they gained a handsome amount, but they also can enjoy popularity, along with a chance to meet with top-notch actors and famous players. But he has overlooked everything because he is happy with his ordinary but pleasurable life. Also, if he indulges in this, it's too hard to get rid of it. His friends are also trying to make him understand this fantastic opportunity. President has started admonishing his secretary for not convincing this die-hard handsome man. His secretary is shunned because his duty is limited to locating this person and making contact with him. When he puts more and more pressure on him, Miu can't restrain herself. A most dynamic, gorgeous actress is here. This is unbelievable for everyone. The second shock is that she knows their friend Yuya and talks like they are good friends. It is complicated for Yuya to comprehend his situation to his friends. She is called here to persuade him but has objections because they are forcing her. Here, the president shows them a magazine already sold because of his hot looks. That is why the president wants to keep the hen who lays eggs of gold. To get his approval, he is ready to do anything. Unfortunately, a pamphlet is fallen before Yuya. This is none other than a tournament of a match in which Yuya will play. Something blinks in the president's mind. He has decided to avail this opportunity, and he will take help from the Asui Academy to click his picture at this tournament. After taking them, he is planning to send them to publishers. Without permission, he is dragging his secretary toward the principal's office. Miu also follows them, and Yuya looks at them in bewilderment. In the forest, Yuya and his friends are training. Yuya has killed a monster with a single hit, and its skeletons have scattered. Knight and Akatsuki are also with him to accompany him. After being so strong, he still feels a deficiency in himself and wants to become more robust and powerful. Also, he must be more skillful in using magic and swordsmanship simultaneously. But he is still determining whether he can become powerful with his techniques. By pondering this idea, he has decided to get deep into the forests. He is very well aware of the danger of the forest while getting deeper and deeper into the woods. Here he looks at a thorny black tree that is not ordinary. This tree is like a treasure that grows in a mysterious place, and it's unbreakable only with the magic of an elf. It can be a crack. After reading about the qualities of this rare tree, he asks his pets to be more cautious because this place can be more dangerous. Just then, he notices a giant monster. Firstly, he assumes his cute Akatsuki, but he is standing with him contrary to his expectation. The other one is another monster who tosses him to the ground. This monster's power behind his imagination and skills is incredible. During the fight, he thinks of healing his wound by drinking his potion, but he is not giving him a chance by knocking him to the ground. He again stands up on his feet and decides to make him stop until he gives his pets a chance to run away from here. Luckily, a dominant voice can be heard from the dark side of the forest. He is going to help him out by overpowering this monster. With a single kick, he has thrown this powerful beast away. It's a heroic entry of a cute little rabbit, but he is more powerful than he imagines. When he greets them, then they are astonished because he is speaking. At the same time, the beast has also stood up for the counter back. But he doesn't know whom he is messing with. With another kick, he demolishes the monster vaporized in the air. Even many trees are demolished with his dominance of power. Yuya has become curious and wants to know more about him. That's why he checks his status. He is kicking a rabbit who has incredible strength. To check their power, he asks them to show their kick. Yuya wants to show his power, but Akatsuki doesn't allow him. Overconfident, Akatsuki moves forward with a catwalk as if none can beat him. Kick Rabbit has rehearsed him by casting a single glance. Now, it's Knight's turn to show his talent. His move kick is better than Akatsuki's. Here, Yuya emerges with a magnificent kick. He has observed his talent in this kick, but his kick is not impressive. Therefore, he jumps on the ground and shows them a real kick. With a glamorous move of his leg, he has made a hole in a tremendous tree. Yuya's mouth has widened because he has made a hole in the hard black tree that is impossible to break. Here, Yuya's training starts, teaching him how to move his leg and beat his enemy with a single kick. When Kick Rabbit has realized he has gotten proficient, then he jumps to fight with him. While fighting, he is not showing mercy to him. An iconic level of fighting makes him physically strong. Yuya is unable to understand why he is teaching him. He has chosen his successor because he has turned down the girl who has dared to ruin the forest. His pets are watching this fight. During the fight, they haven't realized that the sun has appeared. Later then, he takes him to the house and acknowledges his techniques, that he is teaching him as his master. But why he wants to make him his successor? This question is popping up in his mind. This Kick Rabbit has gained the title of God. He is not an ordinary rabbit. Not only is he, but there are also many rabbits in this world to keep the balance. After being the deity, they must choose their successors to make them learn all the techniques. And he wants to bestow on him. Again, he has raised the query in their mind of which thing he wants to make the balance and how. Kick Rabbit has to fight evil who wants to demolish nature and humanity. They are more intense than their expectation. Therefore, when a good beast masters a specific art, he becomes a deity. After him, he wants him to destroy the evil because he has seen the potential in him. Despite this, he plans to refuse him because he wants an ordinary life. He has a choice to refuse him, and he has accepted him. Still, Yuya wants to learn many things from him because he needs to be more vital to overpower all the beasts. Kick Rabbit is ready for it. In exchange, Yuya needs to learn his magic, which is not ordinary. He wants to have magic in the region of darkness to boost his power. Yuya is ready for it because he learned this from Mr. Sage. As they have accepted the deal, that's why they shake hands. Now, both are masters and apprentices at the same time. Kick Rabbit starts his training in the forest, where he is chasing the mithril boar. Mithril boar is the most powerful monster in the forest, and he asks him to take revenge for him. On the other hand, Yuya thinks that it's too soon to take revenge on him. Yuya dodges all his attacks, but it's too complicated. Despite this, he is putting all his efforts into knocking him down. His pets and rabbits are enjoying the show. The knight is concerned about his master and wants to help him out. Before he can join him, Kick Rabbit asks him not to do so, because he believes in his choice. Just then, Yuya takes out the hunter from his item box and entangles Mithril Boar with it. After that, he smashes Mithril Boar to the ground. This is impossible, but he has done it, and his pets are happy for him. Yuya is also bouncing with happiness because he has made a victory. Apart from this, Kick Rabbit is expecting more from him. He wants him to slay the monster with a single kick. After tremendous effort, he checks his status where he has gained the treasure, and his power level has increased. But he is not vital to beat the evil. At the same time, the evolution process starts when he has gotten panic. Kick Rabbit asks him to calm down because it's nothing. This evolution doesn't make a difference in his appearance but has enriched his power and skills. As Yuya has tired, Kick Rabbit asks him to rest and do other jobs. It's enough for today. After saying this, he bounces in the air as if it's ground. In the class, the setup of the tournament has already been organized. Students are ready to perform to their ability, and Yuya is thankful because there is no aftermath of evolution. Just then, the president appears to be ready to click his pictures. By investing them, Ping Pong Champion appears, who is fond of watching Yuya, because Yuya is the person who knows very well how to incline the situation in his prefer. But he threatens Yuya. This time, he will not make him win. Ping pong game will start when the opponent team member is quite confident. He is not a typical player because he has already played at the national level. The most exciting thing about him is that he has always met his target. When he throws the ball at him, he makes the audience worried, because his playing style is quite aggressive. And this is only the beginning of the game. Yuya mustered up his courage and counter-reply to his rude behavior by drilling a hole in the table. As he has the power of another world, then how can a human be powerful to him? By giving this shoot, everyone looks at him as an alien. This also has made him nervous to withdraw from the game. After this, he waits when Kita appears and asks him to become a player in volleyball. One person is injured in her team, so she has taken him as a player. Unwillingly, he moves with her because he knows he will create a mess in the game. The president also listens to their conversation and drags his camerapersons to the volleyball stadium. Here cameraman only shoots Kita's breast, which looks attractive. On the other hand, Yuya made an explosion by turning the ball. By watching this, the opposite team has taken a withdrawal and won. When the president checks the camera, he is pissed off because they have taken pictures of Kita's figure. Not only this, but wherever Yuya goes, he creates a fuss. Later in the games, his friends console him because they have won. And victory is essential right now. Another trouble appears in the form of Kaori. Her teammate has been injured, so he is asking for help. Before stepping on the ground, the injured player asks him to be cautious because she is hurting everyone. On the tennis ground, his rivals threaten him to be in the same condition as the previous player. Here Kaori passes the shuttle by bagging on the iron gate. On the second try, she has thrown badminton at people. She doesn't know how it slipped from her hand. Now, Yuya has understood what is going on. The player who has been injured is because of her. She doesn't know how to play. So, Yuya doesn't allow her to play and win this game like a pro. He has confronted both open players and knocked them down. In the last, Kaori has gotten the chance to show her devastated skill, but Yuya doesn't allow her. He knows her skills and he plays on her behalf. After winning, everyone praises them. While getting home, Kaori asks him to join them on the way home. Yuya has agreed and wants to stay at the beautiful place because she wants to thank him. On the other hand, Yuya makes her happy by saying it's enough for him to walk along with her. In overjoy, she kisses his cheeks in gratitude. Watch this video and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.